Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the performance of physical Kaioken Goku determined to fight and how good he is at 100% in his potential system. So during this time where we don't have a lot going on, I like to take a look at Goku Kaioken, a bit of random units, units I may have recently rainbowed, or just units that fall under the categories. Like this guy falls under Saviors, which Han recently came out as a 200% lead of, and I just like to see how good they are. Goku is not easy 8. He is a super physical type lead of Ki plus 2 HP attack and defense of 90%. He greatly raises attack for one turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and has a very simple, very nice to see passive of attack and defense of 80% and 20% attack with every attack received. Goku is not great. By today's modern standards, Goku is nothing spectacular. Goku has 130k defense, cannot raise that in any single way. Goku can hit almost 4.6 million, which I actually found very impressive, all things considered. Goku has Z Fighters, all in the family, Sand War Race, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle as his link sets. And he's on a lot of categories, which I think is something that I do really want to take note of, especially if he one day gets an easy A. Goku is, by all extensive accounts, not a unit you would consider for modern day play. He does decent damage. 4.6 million is decent. I know people will say, oh, we have units that do 30. Yes, but this unit released in 2018 and has received no easy A's 7 years ago is now doing almost 5 million, and with max link levels possibly could. That is very impressive to me. Yes, doesn't necessarily mean that by today's standards it's impressive, but it's impressive when you consider, it's been 7 damn years since he came out. Yes, there's increases in leads and link skill leveling and that, but it's still very good. Now, Goku's big thing that makes him really unusable to a larger extent in current gameplay, and I've been using him in Vegeta, fighting Legend Vegeta, fighting Legend Frieza. I've not been using him in events that are functionally huge. The big problem with Vegeta overall is that Goku overall is that he's required to be hit. So he's required to be essentially hit 6 times, and that is a huge problem when you only have 130k defense. So ultimately that is what makes Goku not really a unit to kind of consider for much, because when he's not hit, you don't get damage. You just don't get anything from him. So it's a real shame that those kind of damage thresholds really hold units back. Again, not saying that his damage was huge or mandatory or absolutely crippling good or anything, but realistically just more that yes, he really was an absolute beast overall. So I think for me, definitely that he is really, really solid, and I think for me he is really, really, really quite good, at least by my estimate. I think hopefully one day they'll give him an easy A, and then they'll make him something very interesting and different and unique. But I think for now, if you're wondering whether you should invest in potential orbs into the 7-year-old unit, I would suggest not doing so. I do think what I like the most, and what I do like a lot about this unit, kind of talking for future easy A's, is he can be anything. Barring the getting hit that they'll obviously keep, they could really give this guy anything. They could give him support, they could give him damage reduction, they could give him evasion, they'll probably give him crit. He's a Kaioken unit. He's got a great link set, so all in the family, Sand War Race, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. These are great links. He's got 2 key links. He's got Kamehameha, Sand War Race, all in the family, all great Goku's family oriented key links. He is not category tied right now, so there's no conditions in his passive, and he's on a ton of categories. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, over 12 categories, which is really, really good. So I think for me, as much as the unit is definitely not anything spectacular by today's estimate. I think for me the exciting thing a lot with Goku is that he, for me at least, has so much potential. I think he could really become something impressive and special and like, I don't want to say amazing, but I think it could become a good all-purpose kind of unit that you could use. Obviously, if they restrict him, you never know. But he's on so many categories. He's got such a good link set. He links up, not necessarily with like 5 links all the time, but 4 links, lots of units, lots of premium units.